Okay, so we're live. Now let's see if we can complete this character today. Well, I don't know. We may not. There's still a lot of things to do, but let's see. Let's see how far we go today. We have to mainly work on the mouth today. You know what? Let me just hide this stuff first. Okay, so we have a lot of things to do today. Let's just get started. So we have dynamic states, and let's just start with the upper tail first. Okay, first let's start with the last molar. That is, if you can see, that will be this one, this 18 and 28 from this diagram, and that will look like something like this. Let's get started. What I think is Clay built up, well, it can do the trick, but let me think. Yeah, let's just use the move brush first to give it the similar shape that we're going for. You know what? Clay builder it is. I'm not very good with move brush anyway, so I always prefer working with clay builder. So okay, I see a problem. So in the diagram, um, it should be in like this U shape, and the end shouldn't come closer. But I think mine here it's coming closer, I think. You know what? Let's just make it, and if there is any problem, We can fix it later. So this is gonna be the bottom part, or you can say the top of the tooth. So I think this is a bit too much. It's like from when I carved it out, and these are, I'm pretty sure these are the residuals and not the thing I actually wanted for. Let's just smooth this out a little bit. And then on the top, I don't know if that's how it is, but it goes something like that. So let me just do that. And then, which part was that? I like to keep my smoothing intensity like as low as possible because it gives me final controls, and control is more important in life, as it should be. Anyway, so if that goes like the molar, maybe this is a little too in. Okay, now I should I should just pull it up a little bit. I know the molar is like this tripod shape, but we're not gonna make it. Just because it's not gonna be seen by any means. It's gonna be hidden like forever. So why bother, right? There. And then Control Shift. Okay, so this one is humongous for some reason. Move it out. Oh, sorry. I was adding glare instead of subtracting. Yeah, it still is a very big piece. That's not how big it should be. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm actually trying to save these first, and after I get like the general save done, I'm gonna go in with details, but of course not at first. You always work in the three step: primary, secondary, then tertiary. And for this model, I'm not even not even gonna go for tertiary because just not. I'm gonna add uh, much of the tertiary details in like texturing, just because that's easier and much more handleable for my laptop. And of course, you can't do everything in texturing, but for the things that I want, I know it's gonna be more than enough. What brush am I at? Okay, move brush. Need to change it to play build up. So this one needs a little bit of volume. Of course, I am always happy to add something. What are you? Mm. Anyways, working on the on these teeth are like very boring to say the least, because I don't think anybody enjoys working on something like this. These are things nobody's gonna ever see, and to me, these are very non-important to a certain extent, and that's why I find this very boring. And not to mention, this is very repetitive. I'm gonna do this whole thing like what 32 times right now. Well, not 32 times because it's mirrored. So at least 16 times. That's why I do not like things like this. Okay, this is not a move brush. That went wrong. At this stage, it doesn't matter how it looks, how it feels. It's just it should resemble something like a teeth. If it does that, it's fine. Because everything is gonna be changed when we get to like the next stage. These are dynamist now, and soon these are gonna be remixed. And when I remix this, after that I can start working on this. So now this is nothing, just pretty much nothing. Now move brush. That became way too big. Okay, topological is a good option here because I don't want to move the rest of these. That seems like a general shape. Which one is this? So we are done with the molars. Okay, so this is a premolar like this one. This should go like a carving like this. As soon as it resembles like a general shape, that's it. We don't need to work on much at this stage. This will just resemble like a teeth, like a tooth. And when it does that, that's fine. We move forward to the next stage. There's something. What are these? What? How can this happen? How is there holes? What's happening? What is this one? I need to delete this. Oh. Okay. I just deleted all of those right now. I'm very grateful for Control Z. That's such a lifesaver. I only need to delete that little piece, but else, but instead of that, I just deleted everything. Thank God I got it back. Okay, you know what? Let's try to make a Dynamis right now. Yes, till some like I don't get it. How can this happen? Why are there these holes? What are these? That sure is a hole. If I don't fix that hole, it's gonna give me a lot of problems later down the road. Ow. Okay, you know what? Let's just move forward and we're gonna see what happens next. So this premolar is pretty much a little bit of adjusting. That's okay. Okay, now it's time for the canine. Actually, this is like my favorite tooth among all the among all the teeth. I mess up this. I always mess up saying teeth and tooth. I forget just where when to use which words. This is too big. Canon is not that big. It's long, but it's not big. You can see that. Let's see. So yeah, this much width is okay. This is not okay. I'm confused. Which one is front again? So this is the front. So this should be the back. It's gonna go. It's gonna go way down. Hmm. That looks okay, I guess. Wow, that's so big. These are okay. What are these? Incisors, yeah. I forgot the name. So yeah, Mr. Incisor, you are not that wide. All of my teeth are very wide. What's happening? Is this not mirrored or what? Sometimes zebras gets like way too buggy. It's I don't know, people even model is in this, but when it comes to like little technical things like this, when you go like very small, zebras just acts weird. I don't know why. I'm not that experienced to know. So, but yeah, the people who use zebras, they even um model in this. I don't know how they do that. They just do it. So maybe it's not the software. Maybe it's me. But either way, ZBrush is weird. Is that too big? Absolutely. You know what? Let that other side do whatever they want. It works weird anyway, so let it do whatever it wants. Once I just work on this one, I'm gonna um mirror this onto that side, and that'll be it. Okay, so this is a very new thing for me. Like we all know ZBrush works in symmetry, and if you polygroup something and that's symmetrized, and so if you work on one side, it also gets done on the other side. But in this case, these are symmetrized, but they're pretty much not the same, and also they're the like different polygroup. So if I work on one, it is going to transfer to the other. Let's find out. Okay, so the best way to find that out is that should be like, you know what, let me just do this first. I still don't get it. What's happening in here? Why are there holes in this? I'm sure it's gonna give me a lot of problem. Let's just roll with this. What else option do we have? Now it's time to make the root. Okay, so I got my answer. If we turn off that mess by using polygroup, it's not going to be affected. Nice to know. This is like one side, and that's the other. Can we do is if we delete that and then mirror on world, mirror on world, it's just the same thing pretty much. So yeah, let that be hidden. And also there's one thing I need to do. I'm gonna hide every other polygroup and then Control W. So what I'm doing is I made it like different polygroups, two different polygroups, and I'm gonna group split it. Why am I doing this? You will know right now. I turn off group and then I dynamesh. So what is this gonna do is, I think it's gonna um, cover up all those holes that it had, hopefully. Now we can just merge it down. There we have it. Auto groups. Awesome. Now we can, oh yeah, we can see that. So this one, W. This should go like this. Q. Okay, so this one should go like this. This is the molar, right? It should be, it's a weird shape. It should be like something rectangular. Yeah, rectangular or like rounder. It's nothing. It's like its own weird shape. Can we fix that? We sure can, but it actually looks good though. Let's just keep it that way. Now, time for this one. Should come like here. This one should like this. Okay, so this one is way too small for a molar. What? What? Yeah. We can just, make it a little bigger. Something like that. From both sides, of course. It's okay. I'm using what? Move topological, so it should be fine. But this one, that needs to go a little bit here. Yeah, it's instantly better. Okay, so I should just remix it. Auto groups, something else, something else. I'm fine with that. Now let me check if there is anything wrong with this. I see some problem. These are like weirdly shaped. I turn up so low. I can clearly see the teeth. Let's go for the lower teeth. So low. Let's delete this. Okay, it's off. Let's delete this like from the right away. Okay, we have everything we need. Delete hidden. Now that, you know what, we're gonna need to see the upper teeth. That will make things easier. So this is okay. It should be turned. It should absolutely be turned. Like here. Okay. I think the scale should be fine. That's okay. Now, should have something here. We're gonna even the volume and then smooth it up wherever it needs. Then we're gonna go for the roof. Time for move brush, and then there we go. Just smoothing it a little bit is fine. That's gonna give it uh like a nice topology, and a good topology is always awesome. Let's see. We haven't worked on the top yet, and we're gonna work with our clip build-up. So these should be just touching and not interconnecting. If we can see the reference, this is how it should be. There should be some gap, or maybe not. I'm trying to fill my own teeth here. And yeah, those I need to make sure of that. These, the front ones, they go behind it. These are very, very like blobby. Mm. Okay, so we, okay, these are way too much. Way too much. There are like a lot of intersection, and we don't need that. It's gonna be like this, right? I always feel very sleepy. Right after I wake up, I feel sleepy. I feel sleepy. I'm sorry, my English pronunciation is not very good. Now time for the move brush, and then this one. That's fine though. I feel like this should be a little straight. I don't know if this should or not. Again, I don't know anatomy, but I feel like that this should be straight. Hopefully, this mesh doesn't have any holes, or else I have to go with that process again. I don't want to do another extra process just because I don't know, zebra screwed up. It could be me, but it also could be zebras. If it's me, then it's fine. But if it's not me, then of course I ain't gonna take zebras fault for mine. What am I saying? I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, okay, we have another one. Why? I don't know. Here it is. What are you doing here? Get out of it. How am I getting holes in my messes? Very weird. That's very pointy. It shouldn't be like that. Mainly because when I'm gonna remix it, it's gonna break. You know what? Let's dynamize it again. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So nothing broke. Nothing broke, right? I can have you guys breaking on me, please. You know what? It's just Let's just make this, I don't know what it's called, the root, whatever it is. Let's just make it for like everything first, so that we'll have an idea how it actually looks. There's something going on in here. Move it. I can make it when I actually work on it, but for now it's just gonna go like this and like this. CDMS, sorry, Dynamis. Okay, so I was working on this one, right? Sure. Which one is it again? Molars, premolar, canine, incisors. Okay, so these two are premolars. Damn, bro, I'm just down with the molars right now. I have to work on like, yeah, just as I said, very boring part and very repetitive. I'm gonna use this teeth that I'm making right now like forever. I will never make another teeth ever again. These are boring, time consuming, pretty much unnecessary. Is this character gonna eat? No. Then why is he having better teeth than me? I don't know. But yeah, the last time. This is the last time I'm making teeth. Okay. You know what? Let's just add the basic shapes down, and we can work on whatever we need when we work on it. Because as soon as it's like done for the remixed version is done, I'm not gonna work on the teeth today. I'll work on the gums, I'll work on the tongue, but the teeth, you are done, bro. I ain't working on you. So are we done? Of course not. That was the premolar number 2. Then it's the canine. The canine. These are very fat. Fat ass teeth. Teeth. I'm adding S to teeth. Bro, I'm grammatically wrong like on so many levels. We have the canine. It's time for the incisors. These are very bent incisors. That's not how it should be. Okay. I'm reaching my limit here. It should be like this. Very fat ass teeth. Am I making this hard for myself by not doing this properly? I don't know. Hopefully not. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought I deleted one or something. The remix. Auto groups. That's fine. Oh yeah, I need to check about that whole thing. Maybe it's not there right now. Yeah. It's fine. So this is the tongue, right? I don't think I need to work on this. Or should I work on it? So let's go with clay built up. Of course, a bigger brush. Symmetry turned on, of course. Of course. Let's just go like that. What I can do is get to the move brush and then I just move it where it needs. Is that okay? Maybe, maybe not. You never know. How is it actually? I actually don't know. I, I mean, I covered it. I covered it completely. Is this how it should be? Weird. Who knows? Well, I mean, it's fine either way because who's gonna who's gonna see what's it? Now we can work on this like just as I thought. This needs reinforcement. Just like this. And then for this one, and then if we just dynamize it, I guess we should be done. Pretty much. Of course, it's not gonna go like that cylinder thing. I need to make it organic. I mean, make it look organic. Of course, it's not organic. I'm working this much on something that's no one gonna ever see. If I hide the tongue, how does it look? I should make this because just in case this guy opens his mouth, it can be seen. Also, speaking of which, I'm gonna be damn sure to make a open mouth pose for this guy. The amount of work I've done in this, if I don't do that, then money wasted. When I add this character to my portfolio, sure will be with its mouths open. I don't know what it will do with that, but this guy will be opening its mouth. And I absolutely don't care for why. It's like it's just me um making sure the money is not wasted. By money I mean the time it's taking. It's like I'm sure these things will be very expensive. You know what, let's do a quick Google. If we go to Sketchfab, then search for teeth. There we go. Let's hit downloadable. What is this? Again, that's a free version, but I want to see the paid version. Let's see this one. This one's paid. Photorealistic human mouth. Well, I'll be the judge of that, not you. Okay. Show me the wireframes. Yeah, that's a nice one. Someone makes I don't think I should go that detailed with the the tongue and everything. But also that's a very open mouth. There will be skin and stuff. Nobody will see this one. I don't know what's it called, but nobody's gonna see that. Well, yeah, it's really well made. The teeth are too. This guy made everything. The question is why? No post processing. Let's see. Yeah, the texturing is good too. This guy knows stuff. And the teeth, okay, those look good. Let's see the wireframe. Yup, that's a nice one. I'm gonna make it something like that. I sure will make it. Live is good. Should I add that, you know, this overhanging thing that is there? Right in the tongue. Nah, I don't need that. That's it for the mouth for today. Well, well, well. That's the gum. Yeah, it's okay. Our gum is like right here anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so what else do I need to work on? Should I make the, you know, those arm details was there? Oh, is that reference? Yeah, this one. Okay, I see. I haven't worked on the nipples yet. Let me quickly do that. At level 4 is fine. Level 4 is actually fine. Oh, we should just go there. I need to smooth all this because that's not how a skin should look. This is fine, but that's not okay. A little smaller. Okay. If I go clear build up, intensity 2. Okay, why do I needed that? Oh yeah, random shapes. Just to make it look like authentic or something. Again, nobody is gonna see that. Well, actually, yeah, people will see. You know what? I can have it this big because he's gonna wear a shirt and this will poke through. I don't want that. I'm just gonna go with what I had before. Just need to go back a little bit. What? What is happening? Why is it going back and forth? Hmm. Now we're talking. I'm just gonna smooth it for now. Yep, I wanna undo those. The smoothing is too high, I guess. It's mainly because I can't have the brush stroke marks right there. You see how that look? How that looks? If it's absolutely smooth, I can work on that. And I can work with imperfect details. No details is fine, but bad details, yeah, bad. Now, should I make the abs like mm, let's just keep it the way it is. I'm gonna change a thing. Oh shit. Oh sh. Control F, save. I'm gonna texture everything else. I'm not gonna add any details anymore. Hmm. I can be bigger maybe. These brush strokes so there. But I don't think I need that subdivision level 5 because everything I'm doing right now it's just in there. In here, there is I have no need to have another subdivision level. I'm not gonna delete it yet because maybe I need it for some reason, which is why I added that, but now I don't remember. So only for that reason I'm not gonna delete it, but I don't think I need that. It looks like will be done with this character today. If I work on that later, work on the teeth, maybe we can finish it today. But also I can't do that. I have other work, so maybe it's gonna take another stream. Completely finish this project. I do think it's gonna take another stream. Or I can just work on that teeth and the eyes separately somewhere, sometime. If I do that, then we can just hop on to, retopologizing this. I love the retopology process. A lot of people don't, but I do. It's very fun actually. Oh yeah, we are gonna need that level 5 for face. Those are a lot of brush strokes. You can just smooth it out, smooth everything out. I'll have to be extra careful, not smooth out the lines, but except for like these lines, everything else needs to go. Or maybe a little bit of those lines too. Now, how did this one look with level 5 subdivision? Okay, it seems like level 5 needs some smoothing after all. Because what is this? Sorry. I need a smooth brush. I can keep holding on to the shift key for the rest of my life. I need a proper brush, that is smooth brush. Once you choose it, you lock it down and you work on it. And a lot of smoothing. I can just hold this for like an hour. I haven't worked on the palm, I know, and I won't. It's because he's gonna wear gloves. It's not needed. This part is very rough. Let's go with the mouse. It's okay. 54 is fine. 54 is fine. I thought it was at 100. That's why I got worried for a bit. Nah, 54 is fine. There isn't any detail that 54 can, just erase. For the leg, I'm just gonna go with a bigger brush and boom, it's done. This is done. And then this. Not on the knees. I need those knee details. Once is fine. For the body, it should be very low. Needs to go to level 5. Actually, 17 is not gonna do anything in here. Oh, my finger is hurting because I've been hitting the shift key for this long. This is what I was talking about. Just give us a brush. How long am I just supposed to keep holding it? Okay, I got some weird issues with the bicep. Not at this stage, bro. Not at this stage. How am I gonna fix that? The answer is I won't. It's fine. That's more like it. Once I go over something, it's like it's done. I don't need to go over there again. Oh, oh. So I think we are done for this for today. Okay, before we go, I'm gonna try to work on this today and finish it. If I if I was done with this character today, then we'll retopology to tomorrow. If not, then it will take one more live stream, and after that we'll be done with this. Okay, so yeah.